Well, hello. I'm gonna do an interview with. Actually, she's a user, one of the user of Lowsutea Melody, and we thought that would be very nice pleasure to hear her view because she has been using our product, and she has been a very successful user, Melody, which she actually dropped her blood sugar from I think 16 to about 4.9, 5.
I was 17 before.
17, yeah.
To 4.4.
4.4. Wow.
I memorized that answer.
Yeah. Very good. But she also enjoyed our webinar. And maybe, Melody, can you tell me about why you like our webinar?
Hello everyone. First and foremost, I'm Melody. I am here. I'm not a model of Lowsutea, but I am just a reference because I want to help people out there who is also becoming a candidate of becoming a pre-diabetic or diabetic. It's just I like the webinar because all of the things that was happening in the webinar, I have done that from my program that I got when the first time that I used Lowsutea. Especially like it's nice about the food, what you will do, the tips on what you should do. Nurse Andrew did that to me. And you people are very lucky nowadays because you can watch it in a webinar and you can watch it in a replay during my time. He's just texting it to me in WhatsApp. And now you guys are very lucky because now there is, aside from he is a nurse, he is taking a doctor. Like for example, the last one, Dr. Wen, I really like that because she give tips because this is for the pre-diabetic, and now they are planning on bringing in a doctor that Chen for someone who is already suffering from diabetes and how to battle this. Well, if you guys are going to watch the webinar, if you just follow what's in there, you got a hope. And if you got the discipline on how you eat, how is your lifestyle will go, you are going to change. It is not like, yeah, the tea is very helpful, but aside from that, you need to work on it too. And what's nice with it is you are not going to guess, how should I work? Do I exercise? What should I eat? It was already indicated in there. Just follow it from the webinar because they are giving you a tips, a program. They're also, he is also very good. He's a chef. I thought he's just a nurse, but he is instructing you, showing you what kind of food to cook. Because before he's just texting me, hey, you should have this almond cookies. And I said, how I'm going to cook that? Send it to me. Can you imagine the difference from the past? But now he developed it because I told this to him. You should have this. You should have Zoom because I cannot come in there. You should have a website. You should have a Zoom. You should have tell people what to do. And he really did it. This is not just to speak out for me, the person he knows that he helped. This is to reach out everybody because having an awareness about diabetes is not just for the people who got diabetes and who is pre-diabetic. It is for everybody's goodness. It is for everybody's sake. Because when you are aware what a diabetes is, for example, my friends, because me, I am aware about diabetes, right? They are not aware about diabetes. I got a friend, she's telling me, how before I sleep, I ate chocolate. I ate it. I said, no. She told me, I got 10 chocolates in here. I said, only eat one because you didn't know the diabetes. See, that is what you called the awareness. When, like me, if she watched this webinar, she is the one who will say, I will not eat the chocolate because I know I am going to have a diabetes sooner or later. Guys, diabetes is a deadly disease. And if you are not going to have a knowledge and awareness about this, you are risking your lives. You didn't know that, for example, right now, the doctor diagnosed you with diabetes. It doesn't mean you got just diabetes today. It means you got this 2 years ago, 4 years ago, but you didn't know it.
Right.
But me, because I am aware, because my mom got the diabetes, and I am aware that it's in my genes too.
Right.
That I'm always pricking my fingernails, testing how my sugar goes. I'm monitoring it. So the day that my sugar raised, I step on it and did something about it. Then what about if I didn't know that?
Wow, that would be terrible. It affect your heart, it affect your eye,
your eyes.
Kidney.
And you will have-
It could be stroke, could be leg. Oh no, that's all kind of problem can come along
You
the way.
are decaying little by little. This will
Absolutely,
happen
because
to
it
you.
affect your entire body vessels. That's the problem.
Because when you got a diabetes, it is, if it's in your sugar, in your blood, the sugar is high.
Yeah,
And
entire body.
Your blood, your energy,
Yep.
the blood is the one who was being distributed in
Absolutely.
different parts of our body.
Yep.
That's why the organs has been affected.
Entire body organs.
Yeah,
Wow.
it will start with your heart,
Yep.
with your eyes. Me, I know myself if my sugar goes high, even if before I got an implant, right?
Right.
I got an implant for 2 times, and I recorded all of my activities, what I ate, what did I do.
She wanted a smart one because she
what-
recorded everything she eat, she done, so she know what affect her blood sugar.
And
Wow, that was
especially
good.
what I feel. For
Right.
example, if I feel dizzy and my vision is starting to get blurry, I'm going to see my sugar from my monitor before,
Yep.
and it is going to say that your sugar is 12.
Yeah. Wow.
So now
Okay.
I know that I should not eat that food, and I know that if I am dizzy, I had a headache, my sugar is high. You cannot say that, oh, I just got a headache because I am lacking water from my body.
Right.
So that's what's nice when you are aware and when you know, because even if I didn't prick myself, if I got a headache, if my blurry and vision is high, I know I need to drink my tea. I know I ate something. Sometimes you're only a human being, you're forgetting what you eat.
Right.
And when you're in a party, sometimes you will eat something. So right away, you can do something about it. Because if I didn't even freak myself, I know my sugar is getting high. I need to drink my tea. And then starting that day, you're getting your sugar.
Absolutely.
You are making your sugar goes back to normal. But if
Yeah.
this will keep on happening and you didn't do something about it and you are not aware, you are rotten little by little. Then after 3 years, you go to the doctor and the doctor
You're
says,
converted.
you are diabetic.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying, it didn't happen in one day. It
Yes.
didn't happen just now.
Absolutely.
So the webinar, you guys are very lucky because during my time, there's no webinar. So for whatever kind of viewers you are, because as I said to Andrew, we got 5 or 6 viewers like me who's aware and who knows that I got this disease that I inherited. So the things that you're saying, the steps, I can say, oh, this is my favorite step when you are teaching us what to cook, the right kind of food that a diabetic should eat.
Right.
But because I have already done the rest, that's why my sugar goes high. And we also got a viewer who is already got the diabetes.
Yes.
And that's why they are really aware, and this is really helpful for them. And we get a viewer who got a family that got a diabetes, and this is helpful that they can say to this family and say that, oh, this is what's happening to you, this is a sign of diabetes.
Right.
And you see
They
how
can start
help
prevention.
yeah,
Yes.
so this is the help
That's
when
so important. Yeah.
so that's
Right.
why I'm saying that and we also got a viewer who knows nothing.
Right. And they start picking up the knowledge now.
Yeah. So this is helpful to viewers. It
Absolutely.
doesn't matter what kind of viewer was watching you.
That's
Because
exactly.
he asked me, do you think the webinar is helpful when I entered the door? And I said, of course, because this is your kind of viewers. This is how they are going to, I'm calling it, this is how they are going to sink in.
I must say though, Melody, you really help to kind of summarize, why the webinar is so helpful to so many different people. And that's why I think that you are so valuable in the sense of the sort of feedback to us. So you are truly my encouragement to help me to make better webinar, to helping people understand, also having Lowsutea, so they don't convert from a pre-diabetic state to diabetic. And if they're diabetic, they don't get serious diabetic, so they won't get all the diabetic complications. So that's so important.
And you got the best listener of them all that I'm going to tell you. You're silent listener.
Okay.
You got these people who are silent and not commenting on you, and they cannot admit that I might have this, my family got
yes.
this. That is called your silent listener.
Absolutely.
Because I'm a writer and I'm a poet because I know I got silent listener.
Right. Well, good. Well, thank you very much for allowing us to hear your voice, your opinion, and also helping other diabetic or pre-diabetic patients to understand what they need to watch for, and appreciate, you know, you
And
giving
I
that
am
opinion.
saying again, I'm not a commercial model
Right.
of Lowsutea. I'm not.
Right, she's just a user.
I am here to speak out because not everybody, because I am a writer,
Right,
and I know how to summarize things. I just want to help the viewers that to understand that why I am sitting here. I'm just trying to give you a knowledge that it doesn't matter if you're a pre-diabetic.
yeah,
It doesn't matter if you don't have a diabetic. This is much better. You watch the webinar, spend your time watching the webinar so you will be aware of this deadly disease, because you will never know if you will get it or not.
that's right.
Because it depends on your genetic, and this is sometimes people, because they're not aware, they didn't trace it. So I just want to help and summarize things and distribute knowledge to people because I love humanity.
Well, I think you are super. You know, truly, Melody. Not everybody like to talk, and it's great that you share your experience, your feeling, your opinion, and I think it helps a lot of people because, you know, what you have said, you know, to let people know that wow, the webinar, what they're helping them.
Yeah.
And this is
Because
so
my
good.
my purpose is because it's two things on my mind. I don't want to think that, oh, when people watch my interview, many people will buy the tea and then they're going to earn money from this. What I am in here, of course, everybody needs to earn, but what I'm here is the many people will reach out my voice
Yes.
because we can help many people.
Yes.
And to help many people to have the awareness
Right.
of their disease,
Right.
and that there is someone who got successful on removing this disease, and there's someone who summarized and understand
Right.
the big picture, because that's it. It's like that's what I'm telling you guys. Watch the webinar. It is going to save your life, your relative life, and you didn't know this is very useful. You can use this at the future.
I am so happy that you actually summarized this so nicely. Truly, at the end of the day, our objective is hope that the webinar able to help you to have this kind of transformation to help you to improve your life, your health, and make sure that you are not being converted to be from a pre-diabetic to diabetes, and also delay all the diabetic complications if you can actually, you know, have the right program to lower your blood sugar to maintain your health.
Yeah.
So this is so helpful.
This is
what you talk about.
to give support for people
Absolutely.
who is
Your
having
absolute support is so important. I have actually, you'll be surprised. I have a lot of diabetes patients come in, and they're depressed because of COVID-19. I have to measure blood sugar.
they can talk to me if they
I
want.
get all kind of problems, and the stress is humongous. And you know, if they're diabetes, stress is no good. So this is truly helpful. You know, after understand webinar, they cool off. They say, "Oh, it's so good. I understand." Because what happened is, I found if they don't know, they don't aware, they get what? Nervous. They get scared, and they get really stressed out. So this is really helping them to lower the stress, to help them to feel much better.
And that's
so-
why I am speaking out to support these people. This is for all of you. I mean, I am not being paid in here. I'm not getting nothing. I just want to support people, and I want my voice to be heard. I'm reaching out to all of you. Watch his webinar because Andrew he's so passionate in eliminating this disease. It is not just he's selling something. He is so passionate to remove the disease. Because how can I say that? Because I am his patient before, and it doesn't matter what kind and what level I am in the society. He keeps on calling me, he keeps on texting me, he keeps on giving me support, even if it's 1 a.m. and I need to ask something because
That's true.
there's no webinar before. So whatever
Yeah.
comes in my mind, I'm telling
Ask
you.
them, hey,
That's
am I
why-
eating this snack?
Yeah, that's why all the time, whatever I eat from time to time, his phone is beeping because I am sending it to him. Because the moment that I didn't send him, because right now this is my sugar, he's going to say, he's scolding me, oh Melody, what did you eat? Your sugar gets high, it becomes 12. I cannot lie on my sugar because I got a monitor. I got an
Yeah,
implant.
she has the Abbott Libby at that time, so it goes up and show you actually goes up. That was so good. Yeah.
I'm not going to tell them what I ate, but I know if I ate that, that's why when I ate pizza. But he's telling me now he's going to show me the recipe of a pizza that is not
1.6 carb, and that will be gram carb, so it will be good. Yeah, actually, in about 2 weeks from now, we're going to have a webinar with also showing how to make a diabetic good to eat pizza, which is 1.6 carb, because we don't use flour to make the base. We'll use cauliflower.
And that is very helpful
that's really cool.
for a
That's
pizza.
delicious, guaranteed delicious.
I know.
Very good stuff.
Yeah, so because diabetes is what we eat.
Yeah.
And diabetes is our lifestyle. And diabetes is our knowledge about diabetes, our awareness. So you are very good doing all those three.
Thank you very much. I appreciate
Do you
it.
believe with me that
Yes,
diabetes is what
absolutely.
you eat? And
Absolutely.
he is, on the webinar, he's including recipes of foods that you will eat. And then he is diabetes is your lifestyle. He's telling
You have
you
to
what kind
change
of
lifestyle, yes.
And then the third one is that
Yeah.
your knowledge. Diabetes is your knowledge.
And also you have to control your weight, and also have to measure blood sugar, because without blood sugar you don't know where you're at. And listen to the fifth one is actually listen to your doctor webinar and the professional webinar like us, so we can able to help you to understand what's your disease process.
Yeah.
And with that, the whole program, you can drink Lowsutea, your dieting, your weight measurement, and your blood tracking.
And what's nice with this, guys, he didn't do this just a research in the Google. This was being studied in here.
Yeah, well, because I'm a registered nurse, so it's kind of nice, yeah.
And this is not just a tip from Google. This is something that happened to his patient like me.
Yep.
So these are gathered information of the people who suffered diabetes. Like I am the pre-diabetic part, but I know there are also people, my classmates,
diabetes, yes.
who's already a diabetic. So whatever information he's giving to you, I am guaranteed it is not just he wants to be famous in being someone that eradicates diabetes. His information is from people like me who already, so it's a person information.
And truly, I think the different from us and other company is I have a heart and passion to help all my clients to really prevent them from converting to be a diabetes. And also at the end of the day, also who already become a diabetes would delay their diabetic complication.
I saw you. I remembered my classmate. Remember the last time when she came and she said she really holds me, and she was so amazed to me and said, "How did you do that?"
Oh yeah, good. That's right.
Yeah, because you cannot lie about my how my blood sugar goes down. It is not just being pricked all the time. I got my blood monitored.
Yeah,
so.
she has a Abbott Libby can monitor 24 hours. You can lie on that one.
No, because it's going to appear.
Yeah, it tell you exactly it is. Well, Melody, this is truly a very, very nice feedback to us, and we will continue to be very, very, continue to be try all our effort to make very good program, to make sure that you folks have live webinar to learn about more about diabetes in a various way, from blood tracking to exercise to dieting to also weight control.
Yeah, there's this hope. So don't be afraid, guys. Just watch his webinar and follow what he's doing, and you don't have to be afraid. That's why I am also reaching out to you. That look at me, I didn't get afraid.
Yeah.
I just in my mind said I will be better, and he is really a big help. His way of change because it's reaching out many and all of you, and I can just click and replay. Before there's no click and replay. And
now you have replay. That's right. You can learn and pick it up. Well, thank you again, Melody. I appreciate all that feedback, and truly that appreciate every time you come out to talk to us.
Yeah.
And you really encourage many of our fellow diabetic or pre-diabetic friends, and that would be so wonderful.
Yeah, I'm just talking here because for the love of humanity.
Yes.
Many of you didn't know me. I am an author and I'm a writer, and I had my own page. I got Horizons, where migrant workers are writing their poems. I'm encouraging them to write so that they are not going to be sad about this disease
Right, the
pandemic.
COVID-19, yes.
And I am also an admin in one of the group called Social Justice for Migrant Workers. We're giving away free food.
I heard about that, yeah.
So I am like, I love humanity. That's why I'm doing all of this.
Wonderful. You
So-
are truly good for mankind.
Of course, because this pandemic, that's the only thing that we can do for humanity.
Thank you very much again.
Thank you so much, guys.
Well,
I
thank
hope
you.
you will watch his webinar.
Thank you again.
I'm watching his webinar.
Thank you again. I appreciate your encouragement.
And
Bye-bye.
have a diabetic-free world.
Yep, diabetes free well. That's great. Bye-bye.
Bye.